the people. I know the people.
We are keeping our eye on breaking news tonight on the Senate floor, the debate between Republicans and Democrats over the president's stimulus bill. But that raises the question, who is actually leading the Republican Party these days? And if you listen to Rush Limbaugh, he is. Listen to what he said about President Obama.
He's obviously more frightened of me than he is Mitch McConnell. He is more frightened of me than he is of, say, John Boehner, which doesn't say much about our party.
So even Rush seems to believe the Republican Party needs a little reinvention. What does the GOP stand for today? And that's the question we're going to put to Michael Steele, the new chairman of the Republican National Committee. Welcome to you. It's good to have you here.
Good to be with you, Campbell.
So you heard what Rush Limbaugh just said. You know, the president more frightened of him than he is of Republican Party leaders. We know that Democrats would love for Rush to be the head of the GOP. Do you worry your new message is going to be competing with his?
No, not at all. And I just find it amusing that the president of the United States continues to pick a fight with Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh is a conservative voice for our party nationally and various states, and we're excited about that. And the fact that the president wants to do the dance with Rush as opposed to Mitch or John Boehner, God bless him. I don't know why, but he seems to want to do that.
You know, I don't have to tell you, you've got an uphill climb ahead of you. The Republican Party has gone from a national juggernaut to a party that lost among women, among minorities, young people. I mean, you pretty much lost the entire Northeast. How do you plan to turn this around?
Well, I'd agree with you. We've gone from a juggernaut to a you know, it's just like we're just barely moving. But the reality of it is I think we're prepared now to inject some new life. We've got new things that we want to do, ideas that we want to talk about. In the stimulus package, for example, I think the Republicans have tried to lay out some very comprehensive strategies to stimulate the economy. I note the fact that when you were asking David Axelrod about, okay, how does Pell Grants translate into jobs? He couldn't answer the question because that's not what this is about. This is about spending programs and not job creation. And you don't create wealth the way that this administration is going about it at the moment. It's just going to create a big mess for us down the road. And we want to be in a position now to talk about these issues in town halls across America. That's why you see the Senate saying right now, let's have some more debate. This is $800 billion, Campbell. It's a lot of money coming out of your pocket, my pocket, and we should talk about it.
But you know the country is craving bipartisanship right now. Every poll will tell you that. And one of the first things you did after becoming chairman was go to House Republicans to their retreat and tell them, and this was a quote, the goose egg they laid on the president's desk by rejecting his stimulus unanimously was, in your words, absolutely beautiful. And that might have played really well in the room, but it isn't exactly the kind of politics that the American people want right now. I mean, they rejected it pretty loud and clear in this last election.
Well, I mean, you know, I don't think they rejected what I said there because what I said there was true. This was a bad bill in the House. And if it wasn't a bad bill, why did 11 blue dogs jump off the bill and join the Republicans? It was a bad bill because it does the wrong thing. It spends too much money. And so, yeah, it was appropriate to say that it was the right thing to do. Just because the president has a 70% job approval doesn't mean that he can't be 70% wrong on a piece of legislation, which he is in this case. Now, I'm the first to say let's work with the president to see if we can put a package together that actually addresses the problem at hand, which is spending, which is trying to stimulate this economy by creating jobs. But I don't think we should bend over and say, well, because he's popular, let's do what he wants. They wouldn't do that when George Bush was popular. I don't think we should do that now. So, you know, you want honest brokers at this table, not sycophants who are going to go on with the popular thinking at the moment.
Well, Mr. Chairman, we've had limited time tonight because of the stimulus debate, so I hope you'll come back. We have a lot of ground we want to cover with you, and again, congratulations on the new job.
Thank you, Campbell. We'll be back, absolutely.
All right, Michael Steele for us tonight. Thanks.